Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would sit down and do a full face of first impressions. Now, majority of this makeup is pretty much high-end. There's a little bit of drugstore, but majority of it's high-end. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it and use these products because I haven't used them before. There's only one that I've used before, but I'll explain that in the video. Can you shut up? So yeah, I'm just going to be testing out all these products. I don't have any new brow products, hence why my brows are already done, but I'm sure you guys are used to that by now. Okay, let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to start off with my eyes first, and I'm going to take a little bit of sticky tape because I'm going to be doing the sticky tape method because I haven't done it in so long and I still love using this method. So just a little bit on that side. Okay, now for concealer for my eyelids today, I'm going to be trying the Morphe concealer. Now I've heard very mixed reviews about this, so I'm a little nervous, but let's see for myself how it goes. So this is in the shade Oats. I think this is the lightest one. And it's very moussey. Okay, it's very moussey. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it under my brow. Then I'm just going to take a little concealer brush and put it up against my brow to conceal it. Okay, so first impressions of this already, it's very yellow. Obviously not my forte when it comes to concealer. I like that white sort of base, but we're just going to work with it. Oh shit. Guess what I forgot to wet? My beauty blender. Okay, so I just caked that all over my eyelids. I'm not getting up. I'm pretty much settled in. I'm not getting up to wet this shit, so I'm just going to blast it with some setting spray. Y'all are probably thinking, what a waste. Yeah, I know, but I just can't be bothered getting up. It's just how I am. Okay, I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and blend this out and see how it goes. Super full coverage. It's blending out well. Now to set those in place, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Dermablend loose setting powder. Now I did use this the other day because I had to use it. I really wanted to try it. And I am actually obsessed with this. You can get it in Priceline if you're in Australia, or if you're in America or elsewhere, I'm pretty sure you can get it online. So I'm just going to more or less bake my eyelids, just because this concealer is so thick. But then if I bake too much, my eyeshadow will just blend into nothing. Now I'm just going to grab any little brush and just dust off the excess bake, I guess, from the concealer. Now I'm just going to zoom you guys in so we can get started on the eyeshadow, but I am going to be using the Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is the 35R. I'm pretty sure this is the new one. Morphe sent it to me quite a while ago when it first came out, and I just haven't used it at all because you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Morphe eyeshadows, but this palette could prove me wrong and change my thoughts on it, so let's see. Okay, going straight in with my eyes. I want to do like this smoky wing thing. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to take this transition-y sort of looking brown. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, Morphe. I'm just going to blend this color all through my crease. Sorry guys, I just took a quick phone call and I kept blending. But I'm just taking that same shade and I'm so fucking impressed with the pigmentation and the buildability and the blendability of this color that I'm using right now. It doesn't mean all the others are going to be the same, but like it's kind of made me like using this. Maybe I need to start giving some things a second chance and a second go and not just using it once and being like, I fucking hate it. This is building on so good, and this makes me really happy because I know a lot of people out there do love Morphe eyeshadow palettes and they do spend a lot of money on their Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and I want to use them more, so hopefully this does justice, and by the looks of things it is, so I'm very excited for this makeup tutorial. Okay, now I'm going to go into this like burgundy sort of shade, and I'm going to pop this in my crease to like darken everything up a little bit, bringing it up across through my little hood here and darkening that up. Now I'm just going to run over the edge of my transition color with a little bit of this like lighter sort of shade, just to like blend it, the edges a little bit more, because I feel like that other one I used was too dark, and that is perfect. This color is perfect for your transition. Just going to add the transition over the top. I know that's like against the rules, but I like breaking the rules, so eat my ass. Come on, Morphe shadows, what the frick? Trying to not swear as much, guys, because I just need to learn to have some etiquette and not throw swear words around because I'm a disgusting fat turd. Thank you. Now I'm just going to dip into this darker shade here. It kind of looks like a black. Oh, it is a black. Looks like a navy blue, but hopefully this shows up black because I want to like really get in here with this black shade. Oh my god, these are working so well. Ah, my sticky tape. And I'm just going to drag it up through my little crease a bit. Kind of stop halfway like that. Just packing on more of the black. This black's so good. Just going to blend that out with a bit more of that burgundy shade. Yes, love it. Like, look how good this color's packing on and it's not blending away, because when I first used the Morphe palettes, it kept blending away and I was like, what is going on? Like, where's my pigment at? But now, I think completely different. Okay, now for my lid color, I'm going to take this shimmery shade here. I wish they had names, but in the Morphe palettes, there's so many eyeshadows, it's just not possible. I'm just going to spritz my brush with a little bit of the Skindinavia setting spray. And then I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. Yes. This is like blowing my mind. And then just over the edge of that color I've just put down, I'm just going to blend over the edges just so it's nice and seamless. Now the most satisfying part is taking off this tape. Oh, it would only happen to me. That wasn't even satisfying. Is this going to be satisfying? Ready? Oh yeah. Thank you. I love it. I've just got to clean up this eye a little bit. Okay, just one last thing. I'm just going to take a little bit of that black shadow and put it right against my lash line. Just so there's something for the lashes to like hide into, because I'm still really shit at trying to hide a lash band. So I'm just going to put a little bit of black shadow down, and this is going to help it. Okay, so moving on to the face, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Primer. Now, majority of the products that I'm using in this video today, well, some of them, I went to makeup.co.nz's warehouse and literally rated it. So I will leave their website down below if you're in New Zealand. They only ship to New Zealand, but it's a really good way of getting, like, they sell Morphe, Jeffree, the Balm, Anastasia, like Beauty Blender, Rimmel. There's so many different brands there. LA Girl, Milani. So I'll definitely leave that link down below if you guys are interested. So I'm just going to take some of this primer and just put it all over my face. As per usual, where else is it going to go? It's creating like a nice glow on my skin, and I really like that. Can't forget this landing strip up here. For my foundation today, I'm going to be trying the Natasha Denona Foundation X Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade 20 Light Beige. Packaging on fleek, heavy and sleek. Just going to squirt some of this onto my hand. Then what I'm going to do is just grab any foundation brush, and I'm just going to put this all over my face before I go in with my beauty blender and blend it all out. So it smells pretty fresh. It kind of smells like the La Mer foundation a little bit, which is nice because I do love the smell of that foundation. Okay, and I'm really glad this foundation says it's meant to be full coverage, because that gets me really excited. Now I'm just going to dip my beauty blender into a little bit of that foundation that's on my hand, just so it doesn't take the product off, and just start blending this into my skin. Wow. I love the finish of it. It's covered up that mark that no foundations cover up besides Remarkable by Marc Jacobs. Oh no, the mark's on this side and you can still see it. My bad, I don't even know my own fucking face. How good is the coverage on this though? This color is probably a little bit too yellow for my skin tone, but I always make it work. Okay, now just to paint on my forehead. Yes, Natasha, this foundation's so nice. I'm keen to see if it oxidizes though, because that's always one of those. Like, foundations always oxidize a little bit, but like, let's see how far this oxidizes. Okay, just taking my beauty blender and just blending that all out once again. I just can't get over the coverage and how freaking good it is. Okay, so I'm pretty much all done with that. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Morphe concealer that I used before, and I'm really nervous because it's so yellow, so Shape Tape might have to come to the rescue, but don't know yet. I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Okay, but it does blend out extremely well. Very well. Okay, now I'm just going to do under my eyes. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I think this Morphe concealer is $5 to $10, $15. Blending out well. Just going to take a little brush and just run down the side of my shadow so I don't mess it up. Okay, just blending this baby out. Okay, so I'm really impressed with this Morphe concealer, the way it's blended out. It's not cakey or anything. Okay, now for my baking, I'm going to be using the Dermablend Professional. Now, as I said, this is not the first time I've used this, but I've only used it one other time, and I was so impressed. So I'm just going to bake under my eyes with this. Now the thing I really like about this powder is that it doesn't leave any sort of white cast. Like the RCMA and the Coty doesn't really leave a white cast, but the RCMA leaves a little bit, but this just blends away seamlessly. Okay, and I'm just going to pack this all over my nose. Okay, now just to set the rest of my foundation, I'm just going to be taking the Milani Powder Foundation in the shade 01 Shell, and I'm just going to take that and just generously press it into all the rest of my skin so this foundation does not move whatsoever. This concealer is pretty good. It looks like the powder or the concealer has taken off a little bit underneath my eye here. I don't know if it's just that or me. Okay, now to bronze my face, I'm going to be using the Milani Bronzer XL All Over Glow. And I'm just going to take a bit of that and just go straight in on these cheeks. It's a nice suntanny sort of colour. Kind of reminds me of Gimme Sun by MAC. Now, for a lot of my Australians who can't get Milani, there is a website called Crush Cosmetics, I think, and they sell like Milani, LA Girl. So yeah, go and check that out definitely if you're interested in any of those sort of products. Like they sell Wet n Wild as well, and like just different things like that. Go check it out if you're from Australia. And I'm pretty sure Milani does have a website in Australia, so I think you can buy it directly off their site, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay guys, now I'm just going to finish off underneath my eyes. I'm just going to be using the same Morphe palette that I was using for my eyes before. So I'm just going to take that first transition-y shade that I went into, and I'm just going to put that straight under my lash line. Now I'm just going to take a little blender brush and just a little bit of that, once again, the different sort of transition-y shade, and I'm just going to buff that out. Oh, I love this. I know it's not the first time I've done a brown warm tone look, but... And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that shade that I used on my eyelid, and I'm just going to pop it on my inner corners, just to give a bit of a highlight on there. Yes. Now for my mascara today, I'm going to be using the Baywatch mascara from Australis, and I'm pretty sure this is one of their new mascaras because I got sent it in the post the other week. So I'm pretty sure it's new. So I'm just going to pop this on. It's just like every other mascara. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about it, but it's not shit. It does a good job. So the lashes I'm using today are the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. Now, I'm pretty sure I haven't used these before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pop some House of Lashes Black Lash Glue on the back, and then I'm just going to stick it straight on. I haven't cut this at all because I'm pretty sure it fits my eye shape pretty well. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick it on. That looks nice. What a lash. Yes. Okay, so unfortunately, I do not have a new contouring powder to... The fuck is there glitter in here? I do not have a new contouring powder to try out, so I'm just going to take a little bit of my Hoola Lite and just, you know, go on in these cheeks and just contour a little bit more. The fact that if you don't have a jawline, you can actually make one now is incredible. And just a little bit more contouring around my forehead area. And I'm just going to run a little bit of that what's left on the brush just down the sides of my nose because it did get a little bit lost in the concealer. Now it's time for highlighter, and I'm finally going to be testing out the Jeffree Star and Manny collaboration. This is called Eclipse Skin Frost. So I'm really excited because Jeffree's highlighters before have never really let me down, except the dark ones. They've only let me down because they're too dark for my skin tone. So obviously that's my own personal fault for that. But yeah. Okay, I'm just going to take some Skindinavia makeup setting spray, and I'm just going to spray this all over my face. And then I'm just going to go straight in on my cheeks. Eclipse is perfect for my skin tone. It's like a nice white, but I feel like this would also look really good on like the darker skin tones as well. What do we think, guys? I just put highlighter everywhere these days, to be honest. Like, I just don't have a set spot for it. I just put it anywhere I want. Up here. It's quite a thick highlighter. Like, the consistency is quite thick. So you do have to really wet your brush and apply it with a bit of spray on your brush as well. So it really shows up and sticks there. Oh, there we go. Come through. I literally just put the highlighter all over my cheek. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my inner corners, just because why not? Now for my blush today, I'm just going to be taking the Milani Powder Blush. This is in the shade Tea Rose. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to pop it on my cheeks. Oh, she's pigmented. This will just bring a little bit of colour back. I love blush. I feel like it just tops off everything. Yes! Now for my lip colour today, I'm going to be trying the Balm's Liquid Lipstick in the shade Committed. What do we think? I hate the way these smell. They smell like mint, and I hate mint. This colour's actually pretty. I like it. But it smells like shit because I hate mint. Okay, I'm just applying a second layer of this because it's not very pigmented. But when you go over with that second layer, that's when we're talking. Cool, I love it. Now I do kind of want glossy lips today because I'm kind of getting sick of matte lips. I never thought I'd say that, but I just did. So I'm going to be taking the Bobbi Brown High Shimmer Lip Gloss in the shade Belini number 14. Straight over the top of this. It's definitely a high shine one. And now just to set everything in place, I'm just going to take the Skindinavia Oil Control Finishing Spray and spritz my face, and then we are done. Anyway, guys, this is the completed and finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so impressed with how this has worked out. I didn't expect the Natasha Denona foundation to be as good as I thought it is. And the Morphe eyeshadows has literally just astounded me. And now I just want to go out and buy 100 of them and use them in every single video. Yes! I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! See ya! Ew!